Hey guys, I'm Kendall.
I'm Allie.
And I'm Gianna.
This is our
This is
story.
our story.
Paranormal activity.
Our town has been here since like the 1800s, sometime like in that era. So the buildings have been here forever. So we decided to go to an antique store just because we wanted to like go.
I never been to one, so
Yeah, we were just there to have fun.
Yeah.
Explore.
We had like no intentions of doing anything we did in this video, but it
Yes.
just happened. So
And we were allowed to film. Like we showed the workers and the
Yeah, they were in on it.
Yeah. So basically, we went into the store and we were like joking around, having fun, like pointing things out, you know. We walked into the second floor and there's this one room that was full of dolls and like creepy like toys and stuff. I don't like it either. And as soon as we walked in there, it was like bam, like it was like a click, like something happened.
Like we felt the pressure. I used to do Ouija and I felt the same feeling of like a spirit.
Cold all of a sudden.
It's like hard to breathe. I don't know if it's the dust, but like.
It was like really weird. So we were like, okay, we'll come back to this room later. So we decided to go back downstairs and like, you know, just doing our own thing. So we found this doll that was at least like 2 feet tall, maybe, and it's like
It was pretty tall.
Yeah, it was a really old doll, and we walked past it and it started shaking. We're like, oh, there's probably just the floor, and so me and Gianna decided like, oh, we're gonna walk past it and see what happens. So I walked past it a few times, nothing happened. Gianna stomped.
Like I gave all my pressure.
Yeah. That is terrifying. And it didn't move, but then like a few seconds later after she stopped, it started shaking.
Yeah, after that, it was like.
Yeah. When we were walking back up to the doll room, me and Allie and Gianna and Josh got split up.
So Josh and I got split up because we were walking out of this one spot and there was this lady at the counter and Josh was like, I'm gonna talk to her. And I'm like, Josh, let's hurry up. And he's like, okay. He's like, so have you ever had any paranormal experiences? And she's like, yeah, this one girl who works here and she's been working here for 7 years actually saw one. She was on the third floor, which is the most haunted floor, and she and her husband and her brother-in-law turned around and saw a white figure. Well, she could actually see a face. It was dressed in like a gray, and it was like a 1950s kind of style. It was nothing like today's. They said they all saw it.
And then it like disappeared.
Yeah, it disappeared right before their eyes. It was.
What me and Allie did is we went back up to the doll room.
Yeah.
Is what we'll call it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so we went back up there and we decided to like sit down and listen for a few minutes. So we sat down and we were just listening in and listened for at least like 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, we were just sitting there.
And when we stood up, the window started shaking, which was like, we were like, all right, that's the window. And we stood there for like a minute just to listen in again to see if the window would like do the same thing. And we heard this like high pitched like squeal or like a scream or something that came from right next to us. But it was like very like, it wasn't loud, but it was kind of quiet, but it obviously didn't come from outside. What was that?
Yeah, you could tell that it wasn't from the window or like anybody walking around.
At that point, since we were freaked out, so I called Gianna so we could meet up again because
the place was huge.
And they both came back upstairs, and we decided to sit down and like do voice memos and stuff, like because it captures EVPs. So I started a voice memo and we were asking questions, and after a question I asked, which was, why are you here? A few seconds after I asked the question, there was this really, really faint whisper. What are you doing here? Where did you come from? And it didn't come from any of us because none of us were talking.
Yeah, and I was like holding my breath.
Yeah, and if we were talking, then we were talking loud and we were whispering.
Like
none of us were whispering.
You could tell the difference.
Yeah, you would have heard it.
Okay, so after that, we decided like, oh, we heard a voice. So we decided to take pictures and videos, and we actually caught orbs like these. then we also...
So I was sitting there, and Allie was taking a video, and they were like, oh my god, and they were sitting out. They were sitting like this. I was like where the camera is, and so she was holding her phone like this, and I couldn't see it, but everyone else was like screaming, and they're like, it's right by you, and I'm like, what? There's an orb by me? I started freaking out. So I went by there, I went behind them, and I saw it. It was still there. Allie wasn't moving. This was the video. What do you mean?
Like, literally, I don't know if it might be my phone.
Oh my god, do you see that?
Yeah, it's literally...
What?
It's literally...
Take a photo. Are you taking a video?
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's moving right behind you.
It's right there.
It's on that. It's on that. It's on that.
It's on the cover.
That thing right
But
there.
I can't see it, and like...
Where?
So,
yeah.
Creepy.
I know, I was freaking out. I was just taking random pictures, and then I saw it, so I decided to start taking a video of it, and it just started moving, and I was like, Gianna, it's right next to you.
So I was like,
start freaking out.
And after that,
Jesus,
after that, we decided to go downstairs and tell the lady what happened, and she obviously like told us these stories. And as soon as we got downstairs, getting ready to like show her the videos and the pictures that we got, this lady that she was checking out had an old bottle of holy water that didn't have any holy water in it anymore, and she dropped it. Like, she straight up dropped it.
And then she goes, I'm going to hell.
And so I was like,
oh no.
I was like,
it was weird.
Let's get out of here.
At first, I didn't know that it was, I thought it was like perfume bottle. So I look at Kendall and I'm like, what? Why is she going to hell? She just dropped a perfume bottle. It was an accident.
Yeah.
And then she's like, and then she pulls out this thing that used to hold holy water. So I look at Kendall while she's pulling it out. And then as I'm looking like back towards her, because I was just like glanced at her like that. As I'm going back, I see this orb go like, go away from the girl. Because the girl is this side, Kendall is this way. I turn this way. And then I seen the orb going away from the girl.
And the weird thing is, she also had in her bag was a cross with Jesus on it that holds holy water. And that was freaky. Yeah. And then we decided to talk to her about like what happened and stuff, and she actually had another story.
Well, I was watching one day where there's a room where we just have the furnace and the air conditioner, and the guy that went in there to take care of the air conditioner, so there's no lights. He walked in, and when he went to go into the back room, you could see these little orbs following him. And it was up here, so it wasn't like he was creating dust, and it was dust coming up.
And then after that, the lady that dropped the holy water wanted to see the videos of the orb.
Because I told her that I seen an orb when she was saying that.
She, even like with glasses, like she didn't have very good eyesight, she could see it.
Yeah, clearly saw it.
She was like, that's weird, like I need to go to church.
Yeah, she like got freaked out.
Yeah.
And she's like, I got bad eyes.
Yeah.
I still see it.
Yeah.
So
that was basically
our story.
Yeah.
All right.
Signing off.
Bye.